I'm doing pretty damn good, actually. This morning, I did my morning walk. Yeah. The funk I'm coming out of, I don't want to say I'm completely out of funk, you know. What I did is got some solid sleep, and instead of taking a whole cake and eating it, I just took it a bite at a time and addressed each issue the best I could. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Excuse me. I'm doing pretty damn good, actually. Man, look at this cloud. Man, that's pretty. Anyway, I'm on my afternoon walk. This morning, I did my morning walk. It's cooler in the morning, and you know, part of my processing of things while I was in the United States, I said I'm going to start to make some changes. And one of those changes is getting off my ass a little more and getting out and walking. I like the visual stimuli, right? And it's just good to get out. But this morning, I could step it out. No camera, just no dog food either. I ran out of dog food last night. Dog is gonna have to just get their own food somewhere other than me. Little motorbike parked here on the side of the road. I recognize that bike. That means there's a young lady walking up the road, I believe. But anyway, let me turn it around here. Yeah. Okay. Back to facing forward. You guys recognize this road. I've been out walking maybe 20 minutes already. Just kind of warming up. But few things I want to address today. The first thing I want to address is a package I'm sending to the States. No, I'm just messing with you. The funk I'm coming out of, I don't want to say I'm completely out of funk, you know. What I did is got some solid sleep, and instead of taking a whole cake and eating it, I just took it a bite at a time and addressed each issue the best I could to quell or eliminate the issues. So, man, that skyline is just bitching. It's calling for thunderstorms like now, you know, pretty quick. But I think that's so cool. And look at that flat line, whoosh, just right there, bitching. Anyway, so instead of looking at it as the whole, you know, eating the whole 72-ounce tomahawk steak, I'm just gonna nibble away, right? Looking at these flowers here. You know me. And flowers. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just happened to get a bee going in. Oh, he's way up in there. Holy shit. Don't know what kind of bee. It's not one of those carpenter bees. I'm just going to sit here and watch that right there. I hope you enjoy it. In the meantime, I'll try to maintain my train of thought. So instead of looking at it as a one big problem, I looked at it as, let's just say, 100 little problems. Oh, wow, brilliant blue. Holy crap, I hope that caught that. Man, that was awesome. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm reserved, okay? I feel fine. I'm not feeling in a funk, but just because I'm not feeling in a funk for the last couple days, it doesn't mean that I'm not still in a funk. You know what I mean? I don't want to think, oh, I'm good now, because I may not be. But I feel fine. Waiting for them little bananas to get a little riper before I start snagging them. Yeah, you don't have to bring snacks on the walk. You can just pick something off a tree pretty much everywhere. Anyway, so what have I been doing the last couple of weeks on my computer and Google Drive? I have a 2 terabyte subscription to Google Drive, the cloud, right? And you sync your computer, you sync your phone to that, and you make your videos and take your pictures, and then it syncs to Google Drive. There they are, great. And then pretty soon, because Google's all about money, same as YouTube, Google owns YouTube, you know, they want your money. Oh, buy more space. If you're running out of space, you're running out of space. And I'm like, screw this. I don't want to buy any more shit, right? So I start deleting crap I don't need. Obviously, off my phone, I make sure it's backed up on the cloud first, okay? Because it doesn't always back it up until you're under Wi-Fi conditions, right? Or quickly under Wi-Fi conditions. So I always confirm that yes, this video that I've shot, I've made it into a YouTube production, you know, processed it, produced it, uploaded it, and that's physically showing on my channel, waiting in the queue. Then I delete it from my phone after I confirm that it's backed up on the cloud. Common sense for most of you, but for me, you know, I'm new to this. So there's a learning curve. But I've been like, what I really want to do is just dump that Google $99.99 a year subscription and just back my own shit up, set a schedule, be diligent, you know. Look at that crane taking off there. You know, pick a day, 1 day or 2 days a week, depending on how much filming I'm doing, and back that stuff up on a portable hard drive, right? And as I'm doing it, label it and put it in a frickin' folder that has a name, like Kanchanaburi and Chiang Mai and Nan or whatever, right? So the shit's easy to find. But no, not Mitch. He's just save it, and then when I go to look for it, I'm like, God dang it, where the hell is it? You know. So I have been using Google Takeout, which is part of the Google Drive, Google One family. You can download those to your computer or to a hard drive, but you can only do it a maximum of 50 gigabytes at a time. So we're talking almost 2 terabytes at 50 gigs at a time. So I had like 44 or 46 50 gigabyte folders transferred over. My one hard drive ran out of space, so I used a backup that a good friend of mine gave me not too long ago. I filled it up, and then I went to one of my other reserves and put stuff on that. And then I went, okay, now to confirm everything is copacetic, I'm gonna start unzipping these files and make sure I got all my shit. So I start at number 1, because they label them blah 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 001, and then 002, 3, 4. Okay, so I go, okay, I'm gonna unzip number 1, and it says not enough storage space. So I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. So I had to take some of those zipped folders, and by the way, at the rate, it was taking an hour to an hour and a half for each of those 50 gigabytes to go to my hard drive. And then to unzip it was taking about 45 minutes. But now I back up to where I first initially tried to unzip. There's not enough storage space. I'm like, what do you mean not enough storage space? So that's, well, shit. So I start taking some of those zipped files and moving them to my third backup. And then all of a sudden I have room now. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So when you zip it, you get 50 gigs. And when you unzip it, you get those same 50 gigs. So now it's 100. So that I can see, okay, duh, makes sense now, right? But when I unzip number 1, I'm looking at, you know, icon for a picture, icon for a picture, icon for an MP4, MP4, whatever. And there's also an icon for a an MJOS or M, you guys probably know it. Some kind of frickin' folder that won't open when you click on it, right? It's like a metadata folder. It's a folder that tells whatever folder that you want to open it or to do what you want it to do, to play, to open, whatever. So it comes with it, right? So I'm like, and it's broken it up from like recent, then down all different categories, 2001, 2019, 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And it's like partials. It's not like, so it's taking them all in segments. So I can't like just go frickin' delete X, because I may be deleting one of those folders that make the shit work. So I have to go through all of those files, all of the zip files, unzip them, and then each one that's titled like archive and this and that and the other thing, I'm going to take them from each of the other 2, 3 through 44 folders and move the contents into that one archive folder, and then the next folder do the same thing. So you just picture that process, right? The time. And I'm not the most patient person in the world, right? So, man, this is running 15 minutes already. Good, man. At any rate, wind's coming, and I can smell the rain coming from my right, but it's easily 2 miles away. But kind of frustrating. So I basically have to get everything moved over and, of course, test them all, right? Make sure they open. Because, you know, I had a hard drive, portable Western Digital hard drive, die on me. And there was, 13,000 plus photos and videos on it from years past. And that's kind of a shame, you know. Pictures of my kids and pictures of my pup, and it's just, it's like anything else. If I don't see it, I won't miss it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. I'll keep it in my brain pan as long as I can, and then when I go get dementia or whatever, it's not gonna mean hill beans. It ain't gonna. I'm playing with the bamboo over here. I love bamboo, so I'm just grabbing it. Love that shit. Anyway, and this banana leaf I broke off 6 months ago is just doing fine now. I could walk right under it with my hat on, no problemo. But it's taken forever to do it, and but that's what I'm going to do. To wind this up, I'm going to migrate everything over to one folder in each of those zipped or unzipped files, right? Unzipped folders. You can see what I'm saying. Because each one of those zip folders has the same folder titles, but some will only have a little bit and some will have a lot. But I'm going to take each of those and move them. Move them, move them, move them. Then they're in one spot. And then I'm going to go through, I'm going to test and then say, okay, I'm going to try to find a number that correlates with that, whatever that frickin' other file is, and delete that file and see if the photo or the video still works. If it doesn't, then I'll undelete it, okay? Restore it. And then I'll look at hiding them. So they'll be hidden, but they're still there. That way I'm just looking at the finished product. That's my plan. Plans don't always work out, but that's, with my knowledge, that's the best I can do. So I think I'm gonna end this video because it's running longer than I want to. I'm not in the stage of where I'm going to be making longer ones yet, like really long additional ones like I mentioned in a video. The next video coming up will be part of that same walk and talk where I talked about being in a funk, and then I talked about some of the stuff, and then the third one. I made 3 that day on that walk. Okay, it's obvious. I said I'm going to do that, so that's what I did. So I'm going to make another one right after this, as soon as I sign off. But I'm trying to think of something profound to say, but no, I'm feeling pretty good. Sleep works wonders. I'll tell you what, man. Sleep works wonders. You know, I'm fortunate to have never been an addict of any kind. Food. I'm a foodie. I mean, I'm addicted to food, okay? I eat at least 2 times, not maybe 3 times a day. I mean, I just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh man, holy shit. I'll even eat if I'm full and I smell something really good cooking. I'll go, fuck, there's still room. You know what I mean? Not making light of addiction, but I am. Screw it. I'm making a joke about addiction. Not James' addiction, but Mitch's. Okay? I'm a foodie. I like food. I like my beer too, and I like it with ice. But I don't need to have it. Like, the only time I drink is when I'm out with friends traveling. So I'm off on a tangent. I was supposed to be saying goodbye, but here I am yapping. You know me. But like I said, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't want to say great, but I'm feeling pretty good. Had some good conversations with the states, okay? Various people in the states, and there's more of an understanding now between the different parties, and like I said, I've been chipping away, chipping away at the things that were stacking up, the straws that you finally get one straw that breaks the camel's back, right? Excuse me. I had to spit. When I'm out on a date, I hate hearing that. No. Oh, God. Boy, that barbed wire looks like frickin' Dachau, man. Oh. But, I mean, that looks like the same brand, man. Boy, does that bring back memories. Anyway, feeling pretty good. A chunk at a time. Like, okay, that's done. That's out of the way. I've addressed it. Done. Some things will never go away. Okay? And that's just in my nature. I think, you know, talking to Dave, gotta love Thailand, Dave him being Italian and me being a quarter Italian, I think it's in our DNA. I know another full-blooded Italian too. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but I will. Guilt. We harbor guilt. It's hard to shake it sometimes. Where other people can go, "Yeah, man, just move on," but for some reason it takes longer to do that. And for me, it's abnormally longer. Okay? Like, I may think about the death of a family member or a friend. See, I know the dogs are on my left, but I'm looking to my right because my right ear is the good one. Well, I can feel, I'm waiting for these cars, I can feel the sound wave on my ear that doesn't work. I can feel it pounding, right? I bark back and I bite. Trust me. I love animals, but if a dog bites me, I will bite him back. No shit. I will fucking tackle him, ground and pound, and I'll fucking bite him. There. How you like that? So anyway, feeling much better. It kind of reminds me of fucking Nickelback song, I think. Something's got to be wrong because I'm feeling so way damn good, or some shit like that. Anyway, all right, you guys take it easy. I hope you're doing well. We'll talk at you later. I'm gonna turn around and start talking again because I have another subject I wanted to address, but time didn't allow for that. So, thanks for watching. Bye.